Nate here from fitnesscafe.com, and I'm here with Dan Murphy from Fit3D, and he's going to tell us a little bit more about it. Dan, welcome.
Yeah, thanks. So the Fit3D Proscanner is the world's first 3D body composition scanner.
Right.
So it uses 3D cameras, one 3D camera on a rotating plate,
right,
and it captures thousands of images of a person on it.
Right.
And then from that it pulls out data like measurements, volume, arm lengths, leg lengths. And the ones that really get put to the user are the circumferences of their body. And the main ones are things like your arm, waist, hip, thigh, calf.
Okay, and so why is that important? What benefit is it to the end user?
So I think the real lacking in the fitness industry in Australia especially is the assessment.
Right.
And it's
accurate assessment.
Yeah, an accurate assessment, or an assessment at all.
In general.
In general. So people seeing that they're changing, and trainers assessing people to show the people that they are changing, and even if they're not changing, which is really important. I think there's too much focus on things like weight or BMI, and until now there hasn't really been a tool that you can put on into your facility that accurately measures these changes in real terms and in a way that is really easy for the end user to understand.
Okay, so you get a printout of a report, is that correct? Yep.
So the cool thing behind the scanner and the big development behind it's been an online platform. Okay. So all of our machines are integrated with a cloud platform.
Right.
So the user makes an account, and then every time they do a scan, that scan will go back to their account. Okay. So they could do a scan here, or they could do a scan in Singapore, they could do a scan in LA.
Right.
And if it's on a pro scanner, it'll always go back to their account. Okay. So they're always keeping track of what's going on with them. Fantastic. And it's the same assessment tool, so they know that they can track them from A to B to C. Okay. And that's cool for things like if you're an online coach or you're an online PT.
Yeah.
You know, if you're, or even if you're a PT and your client's going down to on holidays to Bali, they can jump on the nearest scanner, and all those accounts will go back to there, and then their trainer can go on and see if they're changing or improving.
Okay, that's fantastic. Yeah. How many clubs have you got it in now, or what clubs have you got in now?
Yeah, so a lot of the pick up and take up has been on the eastern seaboard.
Okay.
So that's why we're here in Perth this weekend to show the Perth market the scanner. We've had a lot of interest. And I guess people need to see it before they want to take it up.
Yeah, and I think from a gym manager's point of view and a gym owner's, it's a pretty unique offering, right?
It is, yeah. And I think it depends on what type of facility that you have to why you put it in. For facilities that are all about results, well, it makes sense. If they want to retain their clients and they're spending a bit extra money, then they need to show those results. But if you're a facility like a big chain, I guess it's time saving. You've got a tool that's fully automated that they can put into their facility, and they don't have to spend those hours on floor doing assessments.
Right.
This covers that.
And I guess also from that point of view is that some people don't know what they need and what they want. So this comes in perfectly in that aspect too, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So if it's facilities that are kind of umming and ahhing what they need. So a big one at the moment are challenges. It's 8, 10, 12-week challenges.
Yes, yeah.
And they need an assessment to run through 50 or 100 people in that assessment.
Right.
So
how long does an assessment take?
So it's a 40-second scan.
40 seconds?
40 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, time's not really an issue.
No.
And where that cloud comes into it again is if you're running an 8, 10, 12-week challenge and you're running through 50, 100 people, you can keep track of their results. So even if you're doing a national challenge, you'll be able to say, well, this club lost 300 centimetres, this club lost 400, this individual person lost 10, this person lost this much body fat percentage.
Wow.
You know, it's a really complete tool for, it doesn't matter if you're a small facility or you're looking at rolling this out on a big level. It fits a lot of categories.
Well, so straight off the top of my head, I also thinking of some people are a little bit self-conscious, and you think about the current testing methods and how we get like skin folds, for example, and things like that. I mean, it reduces the barriers, right, for assessment. And there would be people in our gyms right now who would love to be assessed but don't want to go through the process. So you've got a scan right now for 40 seconds, and they just have to stand there and whiz around, and it's done for them, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So really easy.
Yeah, it's really simple tool, and I think as well as it being simple and non-intimidating with people coming at you with pinching or tape measurements, all of that information is private and confidential.
Yes, right.
And the user can be assured that that information sits in their own profile.
Yep.
They've got their own password, and they can share it to whoever they want. So if they want to share it to their trainer or their club, all they got to do is tick a box in their profile, and they can do that.
Oh, that's great.
And then the results that they get are really easy.
Yep.
It's visual change. Okay. You can't get much more simple than seeing visual change.
That's right.
But it's not affected by lighting or skin or tanning.
Right.
You don't come up with any moles because it's all a blue avatar.
Okay.
You get a standardized before and after.
Right, wow.
So the person gets on and they can really see the change because they're not wearing that blue shirt they were before, and they're not at the picnic, the before and afters,
right.
or they're tanned.
Yeah.
They've got the body tan on afterwards, and the lighting's good.
That's cool.
So it standardizes that, and then they get the metrics with that as well.
Right.
So they get the numbers and that tangible numbers and data that they can look at as well.
Right.
So it fits in from if you want to go into the nitty-gritty numbers, or you just want to see something that they're changing. That's for that it covers a wide spectrum.
Fantastic. Okay, well there you have it. There's Dan Murphy from Fit3D
Australia.
and we'll see you next time.